Hey guys, it's Will. It's Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Thank you for finding us. If you could sub and give us a comment and a thumbs up and all that fun stuff, it would be hugely appreciated. I know I say that every time, but it really does help. I promise you. What are we here to do today? It's an unboxing. Hell yeah. Now, this box is from PerryFan49. If you've been watching this channel for a while, I think this is like the fourth thing that he sent me, and I didn't even know this was coming. This was like a totally unannounced, unheralded. I just checked the mail one day and I was like, hey, this is really exciting. So, and I also have to apologize to PerryFan49 that it's taken me so long to get to this, because I got this like almost a month ago, I think, or like 3 weeks ago, and I've been so sick. Today is only the second day that I've been able to record since like mid-August, because I had a cold, and then for like a day it went away, and then I got another cold. I had that for like 2 weeks. So I've been sick for like basically a month, and it's been a nightmare. And now I'm finally feeling better, and I'm able to record again and watch movies again and stuff like that. So there's a note in here, and it says, "To Will, read on camera," because I have previously said that I don't know whether I should read notes on camera, because I don't know if people intend stuff to be public or private or whatever, so I tend to not read them on camera. But this one does say, "Dear Will, read on camera." So, dear Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society, this is a package in advance for Andy Lau Tuck Wah's 61st birthday on September 27th. So, PerryFan49 is a huge Andy Lau fan, in addition to being he's a huge Jackie Chan fan. And that's how we originally kind of became friends. Like, we started talking about our mutual love of Jackie Chan. He's also a huge Andy Lau fan, and I keep promising to review more Andy Lau, because I've gotten really, like, I've always liked Andy Lau because he's like so famous and he's such a big presence in the industry, but I've become a really big fan of Andy Lau within like the past, I would say, like 18 months or so. And so I've been meaning to review more Andy Lau movies, and I actually acquired several Andy Lau movies that are just sitting in my pile waiting to be watched. And so this is going to be my promise that for Andy Lau's 61st birthday, I will put an Andy Lau review up on the channel. I'm going to make sure this happens. And I think I know which movie it's going to be. I'm not going to tell you in case I end up watching something else, but I think I know which movie it's going to be. Hopefully these are films you are not so familiar with, so you can discover them for the first time. That's really sweet. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for enduring the enduring appreciation and care for Hong Kong cinema, and dedicating your channel to showcasing this genre of cinema. PerryFan49. P.S. Small Jackie Chan trinket included as well. You know I had to, so there you go. Jackie and Andy Lau. What more could you want? So I'm going to take this. I'm just going to be careful with this so it doesn't... It's kind of like wrapped in bubble wrap, and I don't want anything to kind of fall out here. So I don't know what's in here, and I'm going to do like a blind kind of... What do we have here? Ooh, the disc is... Let me just... I'm not looking at it. I'm going to open it and secure the disc, because it sounds like it fell out in the mail. And snap that back in there. There you go. Years of experience with DVDs. I don't even have to look. What do we have? Ooh, what is this? Gun and Rose. Oh man, first of all, I love the title, because here's some fun trivia about me. My first ever favorite band when I was like 8 years old was Guns N' Roses, because I just started watching MTV, and that's what was on MTV all the time when I was 8 years old, so I became a huge Guns N' Roses fan. So I love the title. This is not a film I'm familiar with. Directed by Clarence Ford, starring Alan Tang, Andy Lau, Leon Lai. Ooh. So Leon Lai is in Fallen Angels, the Wong Kar-wai film, which is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I haven't seen him in a lot of other stuff, and I've been meaning to try to see other films of his, so this is actually really exciting too. Simon Yam, Monica Chan, Carrie Ng, and Loretta Lee. Hell yeah. So let me read to you. I really am like kind of more or less totally unfamiliar with this movie. Alan was an adopted son of Lung Fat Yu, who was a key person of Taiwan triad societies. Once, Lung Yat Fu, was attacked by some enemies. In the hospital, Alan met a nurse, and she donated blood to save Lung Yat Fu's life, and he became handicapped. Alan was chosen to be the successor. So there's some of these Hong Kong movies tell you like the entire plot of the movie. So I'm not going to read a lot more than that, but it's a triad movie with, it sounds like, a romantic interest and drama between familial ties, and it sounds like a heroic bloodshed movie, which you'll know is one of my absolute favorite types of movies, Hong Kong or other. Hell yeah, dude, this sounds amazing. I'm trying to see what year this is from, but all I can see on here is the, I would assume like at some point in the late 80s or early 90s, but all I see is the when the DVD was released, which was in 2000. So that's really exciting. Let's see what's next. Dun, 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 dun. What does that say? The Sting. Look at that. He looks like James Bond. This is another one I'm totally unfamiliar with. What? Simon Tam, the Sting, has learnt some Chinese traditional skill from his master. To avoid misfortunes, he has not accepted any business for 5 years. Now, Simon is being employed to protect an accountant law, but Law dies mysteriously. Law's legacy, $300 million, which attracts the attention of a smuggling syndicate, is missing. Wow. That sounds awesome. This is from 1992. And I am totally unfamiliar with this movie too. What? I'm going to have so many Andy Lau movies to watch. I keep saying that I'm going to do like a month where I do like an Andy Lau marathon. But with the Police Story thing having just come out, I'm like, everything else is getting put on the back burner because all I can think about is Jackie Chan and Police Story. But maybe in November or something, I'll do an Andy Lau month. It would be perfect for September, obviously, because it's his birthday. Or I guess maybe I could do it in October. But let's see what we have here. Oh, man. A Taste of Killing and Romance. So I've seen this poster before, and I know of this movie, but I have never seen this film. Anita Yuen and Andy Lau. This is such an amazing picture, too. Every time I see this poster, I'm like, hell yeah, I got to see that movie. A crime syndicate, ICE, runs the crime syndicate. ICE is in love with Judge, but he refuses her advances. Judge meets and falls in love with ICE's sister, Ru Feng. ICE orders her sister to kill Judge after their 3-day tryst. ICE reveals Ru Feng's order to Judge, but tells him Hit was ordered by Godfather named Tiger. Multiple deceptions and murders. Fuck yeah. Multiple deceptions and murders. All I would need to say is literally all you need for this is that picture and multiple deceptions and murders. And maybe the word tryst. Tryst followed by multiple deceptions and murders. This sounds amazing. I don't even know what to watch first. Because, I'm leaning towards these two because I'm a big fan of like the darker kind of heroic bloodshed stuff. This is just a silver disc. I'm not going to show it to you because all you're going to see is my reflection. But this is from 1994, dude. I love those early 90s movies. This is so, like, Perry Fan 49. This is, like, honestly too kind of you. Because we were talking via email recently about how I really wanted to get more into Andy Lau. Because a lot of the Andy Lau stuff I've seen is, like, the more obvious stuff. But I have seen, like, just this past year, like maybe 6 months ago, I watched The Story of Wu Viet, which is a little bit of a lesser known, I guess, for Andy Lau at least. I think that's more well known for Chow Yun-fat. Or not, Boat People is what I meant to say. Lesser known it's more well known as an An Hui film and less of an Andy Lau film. And like I saw On the Wrong Track, which at least in the West I think is a less known Andy Lau film, which I loved. But most of the Andy Lau stuff I've seen is like pretty well known Andy Lau stuff. So this is like really, really exciting. There's like a couple other things in here and I don't want to. Yeah, okay, so let's see what. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see what this is. Ooh, it's a Blu-ray. What? Bullet for Hire. Hell yeah. Is that Simon Yam and Jackie Chung? What? Triad Assassins Knock, played by Lo Lei. What? No! Han, played by Simon Yam, and Shan, played by Jackie Chung, are struggling in a battle for money and power in Hong Kong. Knock and Han has worked for Triad boss Dick, played by Dick Wei, for over 10 years, and the two have established a profound friendship. Because they were clever, the two were heavily utilized by Dick. I'm sorry. Heavily utilized by Dick. I guess it would be, if it were like a true That's What She Said, it would be the dick was heavily utilized. I'm sorry my mind is in the gutter. This is just how I am, and it's how I've been my entire life. This is so bad. Heavily utilized by Dick. What if Dick worked for Dick, and the Dick was heavily utilized by Dick? I'm sorry. I have to stop. This is so bad. However, the Lo Lei character is getting old and worried that Dick will harm his only daughter. This is so bad. Why couldn't they have just named him John or Steven? No one's going to laugh when you say Steven's going to harm your only daughter, but when you say the dick's going to harm your only daughter, this is horrible. This is horrible, and I'm sorry, and I have to stop. But I'm really excited about this package. I'm so excited about this giant package I have in my hand. The dick being utilized. Dick will harm his only daughter, played by Elaine Chow. With the help of the police, Lole was able to fake his death. Oh, wow, okay. And then ... It literally has an ellipsis there. Like, we're not going to tell you the rest of the plot, but that's a fair amount of it. This looks awesome. And how about that cast? Dick Y. Why, Dick? Lole, Simon Yam, Jackie Chung. That's a hell of a cast. Dick Y, Elaine Chow. Wow. And this is another movie I'm totally unfamiliar with. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, there's 2 more little things in here. Let's see what they are. No way! What? Get out of here! Speaking of On the Wrong Track, are you kidding me? This is On the Wrong Track, in case you can't tell. This is that movie. So this is a Shaw Brothers movie. But it's like a coming-of-age movie from, I think, 1983 that stars Andy Lau. And it's like, I reviewed that movie on the channel, and I loved it. So go and check out my review. And in my review, I said I really wanted to try to get a physical copy of it. But wow. What? This is a VCD. What? On the Wrong Track. What? This is come on. It's like not even my birthday. Like, this is too nice of you, honestly. Perry Fan 49 is amazing. Perry, by the way, trivia for you, is Steve Perry from Journey. Wow. What? This is so cool. Literally just mentioned this in this video. And then this is the Shaw Brothers like catalog thing here. Oh man, get out of here. This is too nice. This is too nice. This is too nice. I don't deserve this. Why are people so nice to me? What have I done to deserve it? Okay, what do we have here? What? Jackie Chan's Kitchen, a magnet. This is so cool. So this is from Rush Hour, you know, like with the Hollywood Boulevard sign when he jumps up off the bus. This is so cool. A Jackie Chan trinket because I must. I mean, like this, and I think that's everything that's in here. Yeah, but like, people are too nice to me, and I don't know what to say about it. And again, like, as you know, if you watch this channel, like, what we're really trying to do is build like an archive of all these movies and have them like in a place that people can come and see them, and like have like maybe a library or like some kind of thing. Like when I was in undergrad, I went to University of Massachusetts. And the UMass library, if you're unaware, is gigantic. It's like 27 stories tall. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like the tallest red brick library in the Northeast or on the Eastern Coast or something. It's like all this huge red brick 27-story building. And within that library, there is a media library. I don't know if this is still true, but when I was a student at UMass, there was a media library. And they had all of these like little booths that you could go into and sit down at with headphones that had TVs with VHS players and DVD players. This was before Blu-ray, to date myself a little bit. I think some of them just had VHS and some of them had DVD and VHS. And you could go in and they had hundreds of movies and you could request a movie and that you would take it to the booth and watch it, right? So if you had to watch a movie for a class or whatever. But you could also just go and do it, I guess, if you wanted to. So I've always thought it would be really, really cool for the Hong Kong Cinema Channel to have a space like that, where we have all of these movies and we would have these TVs and these areas where you could go in and watch them. And like, you could bring your friends, you could like bring in some popcorn, like, I don't know, just like have fun. But you could, I think it would be really cool to be able to pick your format. So let's say you want to watch like A Better Tomorrow, and we have like the VHS, and we have the non-anamorphic DVD, not that anyone would choose that, but, and then we have, like there was that Blu-ray from the 4K remaster that was put out, and then we had the Hong Kong Legend. Like, you could have all these editions and like the Anchor Bay or whatever the American one is. And and people could pick what they want to watch, and they could go and watch them, and they could see these different formats, and they could see these movies, and we would have like the posters up on the walls and the frames, and we could like replace the posters like every couple months as like a gallery showing type of thing. Anyway, so this is like the vision. So I'm really, really excited about this amazing package, and I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much, PerryFan49, from the bottom of my heart. What an amazing gift. My name is Will. This is Hong Kong Cinema Appreciation Society. We'll see you next time.